Welcome everyone to this tech channel. We are live again with some fun open source work, because the only constant is change. Obviously, Firefox, since some versions added support for a little bit more sandboxing, they're using or also requiring WebAssembly sysroot, and of course we didn't have time, nerves and motivation or stuff to package it that day, but 2 months or so have passed, or maybe even 3, something of that sort. So let's finally take a look at that. So how hard can it be, right? Recurring theme here, how hard can it be? And then we leave the stream frustrated. Anyway, I hope it's easy, but let's see. So what this stuff is, WebAssembly is of course a assembler-like machine language. You could say Java virtual machine-like. Bytecode there for assembly stuff for web. And while intended to 3D and other big applications, of course, people use it for everything else, including sandboxing. So, but there's others. Is this same website, or it is? And so there's also obviously in libc, WebAssembly C library, and other surrounding stuff. So we need at least to add this WASI libc, and the crazy stuff is, I hope it's as easy as just adding this one package, but let's see what we will find. We probably also let's start. Also we have some egrep obsolescence and something to talk about at a later time. So unfortunately, so the Firefox reads a freaking manual, only mentions you need a WASI sysroot, and I thought it's big. And it might be only you need an LVM clang with WebAssembly support, obviously. And this SDK sysroot might be as simple as only this libc. By the way, does it say libc? WASI sysroot? Maybe we should also extract this. At least I hope it is. Update to Musel. Wait a second, this is... Why does it say Musel? What the heck? I thought... Do they use Musel as libc? Why do they say Musel? What is update to Musel? So they share at least some code? Okay, that will be fun. My biggest criticism as usual is that this documentation is unclear. I wish there would be like a one page, because if you go to this WASI website, there's like next to nothing. This website, maybe I should restructure our extremely sucking. Sure, I'm not really a web developer. I don't like web development. Our website sucks. Our website is old and stuff, but hey, we're an unsuccessful one project. What do you expect for free? But boy, this website, probably I should change the T2 website to this, like T2, the Linux open source system development environment and stuff. Because, like, seriously, why is there not a how to freaking build this shit instructions? Sure, there's some tutorial examples and stuff, but I just want to freaking build it. It might be as simple as configure git cloning and make that here with, is it even the right one? WebAssembly. So yeah, clang LVM, WASI libc, apparently partly based on Musel maybe. And it might be as simple as only building this. Is it even... why is that? Here probably. So, but we will see. And that might be make with an LVM that supports that, but you might may vary. The question is also, where do we want to install it, right? So many questions. Plus I hope it even freaking builds TM. There's even WASI libc. So do they have proper releases? Compiled this root. Yeah, also they have, it's not even that big though. Let's maybe take a quick look and see what we get here. What does it not? Don't tell me that didn't download because that's the occasion. Okay, that's what we are supposed to get. So far so good. Why is it in temp though? Each time, the recurring theme here, right? I look somewhere like lack of documentation, other strange stuff. Maybe since It's a little bit strange for me to ship something in temp, but probably there's a super good reason for that. So given that this files obviously significantly collide with your system, and if you're wondering, so I'm basically looking at this myself, right? Approaching that as you're new to this stuff, you want to package that. Welcome, Stefan Paletta. Always happy to see you there. What madness is that? That is already shipping as part of Firefox, right? So what this allows you is to build applications with WebAssembly technology, and Firefox is already using that by default, usually, except in T2. As you know, we are a small, few people, unsuccessful Linux distribution. Currently, we have this disabled because we didn't have this WebAssembly, this route. My understanding is, as far as I remember, Firefox is also using this for sandboxing. I think they even bridge, like if you Firefox default build or you build it with this route, then as far as I remember, they had some C module sandboxing technology where they also bridge, like sandbox C libraries like halfbus or FreeType and stuff, and isolate them in sandboxes. As far as I remember, I think this was. I made a live stream 6 months or so ago, plus minus, give or take. So much going on, I can't remember. Anyway, we need to package that because obviously we want more security. The bigger question is, where do we install it? Because obviously we can't, like usually we have like /user or your prefix, usually /user. And obviously you can't install it there because obviously that would clobber your system C library headers. I guess I mean, the question is, how much will it break? Oh, wait a second, there's also Musel. Why is there CloudLibc? Why is there CloudLibc and Musel? What, to quote Stefan Paletta, what madness is that? Why is there Musel and CloudLibc? Anyway, probably super good reasons for that. It's probably amazingly engineered. So I think I try installing this to opt WASI by default. I guess I hope that, I mean, unless you would manually, I think that's a pretty good place to start with, unless, otherwise we could have user WASI or so, which is also a little bit, anyway, first it needs to freaking build TM. Also, it might be possible that they also need, I saw some sites mentioning the compiler runtime and other CXX ABI stuff, so it might be possible we need that too, but this SDK thing does not have that here. That is only config lib LVM project and WASI libc. So I hope we can get away with only having WASI libc to enable that feature in Firefox. To Firefox, let's do that first, a little bit from the back, just as we have those people here. Where is this? Where is this WASI? So, hello, WASI? I thought there must be code for that. Why is it not there? Do I have that here? No. There must be some disablement for that. What? Maybe the name is just it's not straightforward. So what do we disable? Maybe here, probably without WASM sandbox libraries. I guess it is that one, probably, most likely, maybe. So that would, maybe if that works, package installed WASI libc. Some people also naming, most stuff is calling that WASI sysroot, but if the primary, if not only package is WASI libc, I would rather name that WASI libc, obviously, and not WASI sysroot. So, also nothing like copy and paste, but maybe I typed this wrong. So, otherwise disable that. But this is also, as Stefan Paletta is asking, what madness is that? This is also to spread awareness what technology exists, how many hundreds of small madness or new technology pieces, not to mention eBPF, right, package installed WASI libc or that we might otherwise need WASI sysroot, so this it might boil down to we can already like WASI is like something of, wait a second, yeah, something of this sort, like WASI sysroot, I assume, because obviously every distribution will put it in another mad and insane place. I would assume it's something like, I need to check what exactly, something of that sort, and then we should even be a good citizen and use our own package prefix. Was it probably WASI libc, something of that sort? Does it make sense? Something like that, I guess. Anyway, first the stuff needs to build. We probably want to, usually I just package that, but that stuff is so exotic that so yeah, they directly use Musel. This probably also explains, I might have wondered some months ago when I saw here in some comparisons chart, I saw here not maybe Windows, but was it also, oh no, this is not directly WebAssembly. Where are their sources? So Pro source here, do they have Arch WebAssembly? No, they don't have that here, so maybe they cherry pick. I think I saw some Windows commits though, but maybe I might mix that with another project. Anyway, long story short, let's try to build this. That asks Firefox edit WebAssembly. And my understanding is it supports that already for a long time. It even has this, what was the name of what we just edited? This library sandbox stuff. My understanding is it has even that for 6 months already, maybe even longer. So actually we can actually check that actually. Here we have that revision, and then yeah, 2021, yeah, so 6 months. Hey, I mean it's a little bit more than 6 months, so yeah, time is running. That's crazy. Times in Brave New World. So source code, would it, so the question is, actually I didn't want to download it like that though, but was it, this has indeed 01 alpha. Wait a second, why is this so freaking old? Do you want to tell me that they didn't have a release since 2019? You got the, no, wait, why was I on this one? Okay, 12 days ago, so far so good. So probably, hey, 12 days ago, breaking news. Probably just the right time to add a properly working thing. Not sure how I got to the other thing though, but yeah. Okay, let's see. With our luck, it might be that they have this release tag without the. Wait a second, was it svn external? Because git external. Do we have here? Does they have? Maybe not. Let's see. Is this the right one? So let's see, if hope that is complete, and then our default Clang should have that support. I would hope that works with relative passes. Looked up, oops. Yeah. Why do I edit these backslashes away though? Let's see what happens. So maybe we want this J32. Hey, it's compiled surprisingly smoothly. Hey, build succeeded. I expected more problems. So much ado about nothing. Interesting. So sysroot, use compiler sysroot. This makes the directory called sysroot by default. See the top of the make file for customization options. That was surprisingly smooth though. And what we really need to do, and what I could really need your help, because obviously you see, okay, this was the wrong one I wanted. New sites do not yet want to write the most about our efforts here. Usually distro watch does, but maybe not today. I probably, maybe they missed it. Maybe I see them wrong. We obviously need to be more often mentioned in sites like this, because there is just Arch Linux package, but I mean, sure, we didn't have a package until today, but maybe in some minutes we have, and that would be amazing if you're a fan of our efforts and share, like, subscribe, Patreon or GitHub sponsor and all the fun stuff, and sometimes drop a note upstream of, hey, don't you want to mention this Linux distribution? So sysroot, include libshare. Let's maybe for a test, because it's more interesting to see if it will work. So we want to call this WASI sysroot, or do we? I mean, maybe we call this only WASI without sysroot, because I like reasonable long names. If it's like WASI sysroot, eventually maybe that is good enough, and then it would actually copy all the stuff to WASI, and then let's actually wait a second. This was maybe not so okay. Let's maybe do it proper, or okay. Let's first, because now we need to change this here WASI sysroot, but we can of course. Let's hardcode that for a second for a test to see if that is enough. Opt WASI, let's see if that is the right option. And maybe also take a look. Sometimes there is a minor Firefox update. It's always like harassing me to get freaking more. No, I didn't want that. Another language and OS. 104.1 is probably what we built. The Rust compiler is not suitable for this. The Rust compiler host. This might be actually actually my Rust might be. Why would it be so? So much to patching our own Rust thing here. That also reminds me, for cross compilation we need root here. Let's try that cross compiled. What's this? Because I think it probably should have compiled. But it is not impossible that we broke something with our T2. Yeah, so we probably, you might have seen this in other breaking news. GNU grep obsoleted libpools. Wait, don't tell me you know what? I built in the wrong. Darn. I built actually in the wrong. I have too many T2 checkouts. So much to. I need a better cloud storage infrastructure and stop having 20 working copies. That is, in the meantime, one of my biggest waste of time. Oh wait, is it the same? Oh, this is Symlink. Why did that... Okay, probably Symlink that. Okay, so far so good. Then it was at least not the totally wrong tree, but did I... Ah, you know what? I wiped the build. Is it a partial? Ah, so many issues. Why did I not install recently the latest Rust version? I had another build regression because the only constant is change in the regression. What was it? There was some this Vulkan headers. And also this egrep stuff pisses me off significantly, to be honest. I have no idea how this Vulkan shit fails now. That was building some days ago. And I have like zero idea why it doesn't build anymore. I mean, I didn't debug it yet. I mean, obviously I need to debug it next. Oh, by the way, did I commit this already? Oh, wait a second, is it Vulkan headers, right? Wait, so maybe this is because I updated Vulkan headers, so. Was it no prefix? No prefix. Yeah, you want to do things that's obviously not the most amazing if constantly something is broken. Let's see, loaders to okay, this is actually... I don't quite get why data doesn't update that 4 days ago also. I really wonder what's going on with this, but maybe they renamed that again. I mean, usually it is renaming. Oops. One 13226, 13226. Why does this not download? Oh, wait a second, did it download? Oh, I'm confused. No, it doesn't. Oh no, wait a second. I think it downloaded on... Oh yeah, okay. So we have some comments. Cloudlibc predecessor to WASI, okay. Saw someone playing with WASI. Seems crazy. Rust compilers are like avocados, they're only good for a few hours either side of the moment. GNU is really not stable. Fox2 code writes really makes me, I'm not happy, always needed to compile old glibc to run everything, but latest glibc to run everything. Here it's like, so now this apparently, maybe it looks like what did we call one? A Vulkan loader needed an update to match that too. So yeah, obviously this grep stuff is highly annoying. I really don't... I mean, this kind of... It was for decades, like if something is like for 30, 40 years a freaking Unix standard, I don't totally not get why they need to actually... Should we maybe split the stream here to also people tune in, right? It is always a mix between too long, I mean 25 minutes, and maybe, yeah, okay, if it's, as we have people tuning in, that is amazing. Happy that you all are here and hope you learn something. Why is, maybe I need a new chair. You know that you code too much when your skin already gets too irritated from your office chair. GNU grep. So you know what, we can simply, why not use the T2 means of... Yeah, that is just silly. Share, like, subscribe, leave me comments if you find this amazing, or if it annoys you too. Okay, they now have a shell script apparently for that. Is it a hotfix or is it this de-obsolete, obsolete? Good enough for me. There you have that. Because we are not as planned obsolescence as also GNU and stuff, and some new sites that applaud this nonsense. So what's going on here with that builds? Okay, we're building stuff along nicely otherwise, despite this bloody message there. So finish building that. It certainly should, yeah, take care of this bloody ridiculous, unnecessary and superfluous, if not, yeah. So how many more minutes would we have to reach Firefox there? But it's a super win-win, right? In just less than 1 hour live stream, taking a look, packaging up, test building, WASI, libc stuff, getting rid of very superfluous, annoying, ridiculous, and just chaos wrecking egrep stuff, updating Vulkan loaders to also unbreak with latest Vulkan headers, and probably want to share, like, subscribe, Patreon, and all this good stuff. So that is x86-64. So 95. Okay, this means we are approaching Firefox quickly, like epic thread ripping through that. That probably should be there soon. And then we can, where would we want to package that and develop, or this libc thing? Oops. Where is, no, there. Oh wait, no, this is Vulkan loaders 20. So now we garbage collected the tabs. So WASI libc. What was the download? It was just WASI libc, right? Yeah, it must be like that. Yeah, where to place it? Yeah, we can always move it. So maybe here. Also, not forget to add this. I mean, we have not done it yet. We will do it in a second, but we need that then for Firefox. So also enable that by default, unfortunately. And then WASI libc. Let's package that for real. course. So we need to clean most. Yeah, does it have install? We probably could install it in one step, like clear make opt. And I would guess we can, or maybe we don't clear it. Maybe we try to work with it. We need, because although if we clear, we don't need most of the make ops, but we need J. So instead we re-edit, we can also maybe just override everything we need differently. So that would be, wait, is it even the right one? WASI SDK? I think that wasn't the right one. This is the right one. So this override that, adding that to the end. So that needs to be clang. It's a little bit silly, pass to whatever. It's just, I mean, basically this line should be cc equals clang, and it's like here. I mean, it reads a freaking manual, also a little bit silly in this day and age. And I guess we can install it in one go with sysroot equals whatever. Probably want to check on that. Let's add some proper metadata, or let's steal some proper text metadata. Probably need one day either use Emacs or have a VI, VI text reflow mode. Developers, who are they? Probably the usual consortium of something like that, I guess. Oops. Stable, maybe. What's the license? Something like Muso. Apache, LVM, everything unknown. And three other licenses for multi-licensed Apache, MIT, CLS, LVM, files, details. Probably good enough. Ah, wait, the download is also. Ah, wait, this was not even 1, this was 16. So yeah, how they got to 16, I have no idea. Your guess is as good. From 0.1 alpha to 16, but who cares? I guess. Hey, Firefox is building. Does it use our this route? Let's maybe check what was the option there for that. Did we guess the right option? That would be a miracle. Was that? Where was it? Somewhere like mods? No. Where is even the freaking? didn't warn about that option. I have the feeling that might have been even correct. Maybe we'll see if it, we will see if it builds. Can quickly grab that though. Config logs. Yeah, mods configure with WASI sysroot. Hey, I guessed that correctly. What a miracle. Did you get to try Sile? Yeah, I packaged that, but yeah, some Reflow. I regularly use that with Emacs. I packaged Sile. I actually liked Sile more. Basically, Sile was actually, fun fact, when Sile came out, or I think came out or was new, some 15 or whatever years ago, for a while it was the T2 default editor, or like shared with NVI, right? Because we like small and beautiful. We had NVI because Vim is too improved, and Emacs certainly also too large. So actually we had NVI and Sile, so NVI for the VI lovers and Sile for the Emacs lovers. But they added, what did they add? They have now some, what do they base on now? The scheme or something? Hey, there's a city called Sile. But yeah, no, with millions of cities, obviously there is. They use some language, which was it? They even have more editor implementations over the Sile framework. C is the minimalist non-modular. CI is a lightweight VI clone. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. So this appears to start building, but yeah. So since I liked it, Sile more to finish that sort when it was more lightweight. After they added whatever was it, scheme or whatever, I lost somewhat interest because I wanted it as small as possible and not as. If I want Emacs, then I take Emacs, right? And not whatever. So WASI, libc, and all right. We still need. Actually, we need one more thing here, which is copying the default prefix. That should be something like that here. But we want the shorter. Here inline. So our new style is 3-4 lines inline here like that. So if the prefix is auto, then basically default to is this. I think this style is pretty nice. It's kind of codeless with most minimal. I really love it, and only if it's getting too much. I only need to check, was it with slash or without? Probably with, alright, the Mozilla's prefix is, I think it's, yeah, it's without for some reason. So prefix auto, then obvasi, and alright, we still need to this root that somewhere. So they said look into the makefile. Where is this current? Okay, this root. Where's it built? So this root. They have actually installed here. Where would they? Okay, then we leave that probably. I mean, we could maybe directly build it there, but whatever. What do they mean? Oh, wait, this is an object here, obviously. Install there, fine. Okay, then we use make install target like we usually would. It's install here equals root prefix. Then I guess it's time to see if that freaking builds TM. And then we made better progress than I expected for today, to be honest. I expected to be that more of a failing shit show like modern stuff often is, but that was surprisingly easy, I have to say. Certainly easier than bootstrapping Rust or stuff. And as a win-win, not only this super annoying egrep obsolescence message patched away, but also Vulkan load is updated, like a little bit of a freebie for today. Because that didn't quite work yet. But it's probably my fault. Running with stuff, cc, cling, ar, so that we just redefine that is fine. We don't need to spend the extra effort. So like the last setting, fix precedence. Somehow, why does this not mostly build? Why did it build manually but not? Maybe we add too much. There's also a typo. We need to be careful though that we don't. How did I add a typo in that though? Maybe I over deleted the path. We need to be careful, not that our automated toolchain translation stuff adds their native stuff, but for now I leave it like it is. Check symbols fails, interesting. Interesting. I guess our automation added as text machine protector maybe. Maybe we better also and no LTO that. And maybe also no pi, just to be on the safe side. Let's see if that works better. Yeah, exactly just what I said, right? Although I expected that not to have so much. Do we wrap clang? Anyway, yeah, we need to improve our clang wrapping if it's not our default. Now it has unrecognized. Why is it now thread model? What's going on here now? Why does this now? Maybe the install does. Maybe it does install now and rebuild some stuff. Yeah, this is during install. Okay, that sucks a little bit. Not the greatest fan of that stuff. That means we need to copy the same stuff for install. Not a big deal. A minor annoyance. Oops, sorry, I messed this up. So Firefox still builds. So Firefox on this Ryzen 15 and 50X, which obviously we are longing for a Zen 4 and hopefully epic thread rip 40% faster soon with a 7950. And we have built what did we install nicely to WASI. Just as we hoped. Does it have actually interesting? It doesn't have this. So their download had more. They had cloud stuff and so on. So I'm a little bit surprised that it doesn't have that then. But if it's enough, hopefully for Firefox, that is all I need today. And another package closer to world domination. Clang, that is Clang OVM, no GCC. That looks alright. That probably looks mostly fine. And let's see if it cross builds while we are at it. And then we have a Firefox with more security, because obviously, right? I only wonder for how many platforms it supports. I mean, not that would Firefox would currently start on Spark or PowerPC and stuff. New viewers have no idea what's going on here. We are freaking building a Linux distribution live on YouTube TM. That is our T2, one of the best Linux distributions supporting 26 and increasing architectures, everything from ARM to MIPS, RISC-V, Spark, x86, PowerPC, you name it. 20 years, it's not a new, not the latest and greatest new shit, 20 years in the making, but now since 3 years live on YouTube. We are running that here, right? So latest and greatest year of the Linux desktop. Wayland, Sway, OBS, streaming live from YouTube here, and packaging, compiling, and testing all the latest and greatest open source technologies. That is WebAssembly, sysroot, libc, and stuff. As you see, for improved Firefox security, for more sandboxing of more shared libraries. Amazing stuff, because who would not want more sandboxing and more security in this day and age? So WASI builds there, that cross build there. I think I might have had some more changes. Yeah, CA certificates. And some other. Yeah, I commit this all together, so that is default selection for XFS and JFS tools, CA certificates obviously, and WASI libc. So my typing today. That is WASI libc to, is it 40 or stuff? Not that it would matter actually. Let's maybe call this is it minimal desktop? Yeah. For Firefox, say. This is 50 minimal desktop. Minimal desktop here. Edit XFS, JFS utils. Is it even, not that it would matter so much, but XFS. Okay, let's fix that. That is XFS. Probably fine. Okay, something failed. More. Who would have thought that just builds? That would, of course. Yeah, one minute I'm surprised that it builds and then it doesn't. So what's string file not found? So this is this RL sandbox which I was talking about. So it's somehow not finding it's this root. I would assume. Should be easy, but apparently it's not. Let's see what we can do there to fix that. String. I would guess it should be in here. Oh wait, it has string H. Don't tell me, wait a second, does it string H or C++? That looks like a C++ header. Let's see if it is in this download. Maybe we need even more stuff after all. No, here is no string in here. That is, it's not immediately in here. Maybe it wants the native string and doesn't find it. Maybe with clang, maybe clang has again some configuration deficiency, which is a recurring theme here, that stuff does not work 100% as should be. So that clang is archive hello C, that works. Clang plus plus, it works though. Oh, so I meant which. So, oh wait, IO stream. If it finds IO stream, it should also find string. Yep. Okay, it's not that directly. Yeah, that is the usual guru meditation, right? It would be too easy if stuff would just freaking work TM. Of course it doesn't. And also because people need to reinvent build systems, now we need to even debug through that with mach build, because I probably also saw build over there already. The only benefit and good thing is that stuff is colored and at least you see it better scrolling by. Alright, verbose. What was verbose with this shit? Was it v equals 1? Maybe we need to make this default because it's so freaking annoying to... I think it... yeah. I guess I debug that later. Without live stream, because it is obviously too boring. And I don't want to bore you. I want that you enjoy this, share, like, and subscribe. And have a good day and learn something. One last question there. There was actually some more stuff. They think 01 version name and 16 is version code. No. So next stream is a microkernel. Yes, the next stream, recurring theme, the next stream will be the beginning of the microkernel, maybe in WebAssembly. And I think using WASI for applications in your new... Yeah, so actually I mentioned that some year ago, and I would want to use... I said this so many times, like JIT stuff, and I mean, WebAssembly might not be the worst thing to support multiple architectures. I'm just not sure if it's the most scalable, but like C or C++ will not be like the native API. It might be inspired, but it might be mostly like ANSI, C, POSIX, but where it makes more sense, a little bit different. I was thinking that this WebAssembly stuff might not be the worst thing, and maybe it's actually... I'm obviously also thinking how to become millionaire like Elon Musk or stuff. I mean, maybe... I mean, the annoying thing is it's very hard to make $1 million or $2 with operating system stuff these days. Is the days where like you could quick and dirty copy a disk operating system in your garage are numbered, and people want a free ride, and with all this open source out there, it is difficult. Even if you would make a top security OS for government and space technology, even then you might not even be able to sell it. So, but WebAssembly might also, I mean, it might be from the technical standpoint interesting and doable and portable. It might also be one of the only ways to get venture capital funding or stuff to, like, we make a new web OS stuff for cloud and containers native and whatnot, and microkernel more secure, because otherwise it's too boring, right? Even microkernel is like 20-30-year-old technology, except very few are using it because performance, and say found some Unix code somewhere in the attic. But so yeah, technically and sales business pitch kind of interesting, but we will see. Anyways, that's the first video. I will debug that later. That is too boring. And I try to keep the streams below 1 hour, otherwise too few people watch it. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something as usual. Some progress at our just raw, mostly raw, except where patched Linux distribution. Don't forget to subscribe. Maybe leave a donation with Patreon, GitHub, YouTube membership, Super Samsung, all the 100 things, if not OnlyFans or GoFundMe. And otherwise, I hope you learned something, and see you next time for all the next fun microkernel and WebAssembly stuff to come.